Welcome back to the Roundtable on the IH Sports Network. I'm Ben Garrett alongside Tim Smith, Rick Keaton. We are live from El Rey, and it's time for what is typically our final segment of the night, where we look ahead to this week's games and pick our winners, and we bring in a couple of cheerleaders to help us do that. We started doing this a couple of weeks ago. I hope you guys know what you got yourselves into, right? So we moved this segment up again this week because we're ending with a pre-recorded segment with Sparky Woods as our legend of the game. But we're joined by Oneida cheerleader Anna Hamilton, Scott High cheerleader Braylon Byrd. Both of these guys are juniors. And so, guys, first of all, thank you for joining us. And let me say right off the bat, okay, I don't even know if you guys watched the last 2 weeks to watch your cohorts on here. But I asked a question that has been retired, and that question was, why is cheerleading a sport? I've caught so much ridicule from Tim Smith. I'm not even going to ask you guys that. But I am going to ask, and I'll start with you, Braylon. You cheered in middle school, right? And so you've continued in high school. Your older sister was a cheerleader. Why did you choose cheerleader? Some people choose soccer, some choose basketball, softball. You played soccer at one point, but you settled on cheerleading. Why did you choose cheerleading?
I chose cheer just because I've always been around it, and it's just kind of something that I've grown up around, and I enjoy it.
And your mom was a cheerleader, right?
I don't think so.
She wasn't? Well, I'm wrong. So,
there we go. We got the definitive answer to that question.
Anna, how about you? Why did you choose cheer? You were also a cheerleader in middle school.
Yes. I went to little girls cheer camp whenever I was younger, and I think that just kind of led me to middle school.
Okay, so we're getting close to the end of football season, and we're going to swing into basketball, and you guys are going to, football players, they'll be hanging it up here pretty soon, but you guys get to roll right into basketball season and keep going, and you've got a few months left this season. What's your favorite, football or basketball?
I think I like the atmosphere of football games better, but I like watching basketball.
Okay. How about, by the way, before I ask Braylon this, let me point out, Tim Smith, that the 7th district in Scott County is well represented here. West Oneida. Greg Bond is West Oneida. Tim Smith is West Oneida. I'm West Oneida. Braylon is West Oneida. Rick's a Helenwood guy. Sorry, Rick. You're
no, it's, you don't have to apologize because we know, which one's the best.
So and I know that doesn't mean 7th district means nothing to you right now because you're not old enough to vote, but in the next election, you'll be old enough to vote. Tim Smith's running for county commissioner. He would like your votes. Just keep that in mind.
Hashtag Tom Payne.
Yeah, don't upset the flow now.
I'm kidding, okay? I'm kidding. Tim goes to church with Tom. We probably don't need it.
No, there's no controversy there. No danger.
Derek Keaton accuses me of stirring the pot, and I don't want to let him down. So that, So, but anyway, what was my question? What did I ask you?
What I like better.
Yes, I'm okay. Football or basketball?
Are you not going to ask her about a lawyer? Or are you not going to set it up by saying something about a lawyer like you did for Alton? That was the most confusing question I've ever heard in my life.
Football.
Man, okay, good deal. All right, so but basketball's coming up, and you're looking forward to basketball as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to pick the winners of this week's games. Let me ask you guys this: you obviously, Anna, you're with Oneida every week. Wherever Oneida's at, you're there. You're with Scott High every week. Do you guys watch much football, high school football outside of Scott High and Oneida? I think that's been the answer every week so far. So that's good. So you guys will do really well with this.
Can I ask 2 quick ones? I know
Absolutely.
we're time sensitive,
absolutely.
but I just want to ask you. So did your mother cheer?
Mm-mm.
No, she didn't cheer. But your dad played. I remember your dad played, and I know that your grandfather made one of the most lasting memorials to that. This is the 30 year of the 92 championship team, right?
Yeah.
And Bill Hamilton created that incredible pencil print, commemorative print of the Oneida 92 championship team. So a big shout out to him. That hangs on my wall. It's one of the greatest things, really, greatest memories that we even use it in our throwbacks to show what he had done there. And what an incredible artist, incredible family, great people, and both Trace and Chris. I think they're good people, and so I just want to throw that out. And then the second thing I want to say is about the atmosphere, what you're saying about football and basketball. But isn't there something, too, in the basketball part about everybody's packed in real tight? When you've got a real tight game and everybody's on right all packed on each other, that one's pretty good, too. I like both of them, but, okay, I'm done. Surrender the rest of my time.
Okay, kind of like an attorney,
just
right?
as well. Or
I don't
a commissioner.
I don't want any more time in this segment. Just thank both guys for being here. First generation cheerleaders, I must.
And I apologize to Natasha for thinking that she was a cheerleader in high school. I have That's been a long time ago in my defense. I do want to ask you before we get into these games this week, because I see Rylan Griffin sitting back here at your table, and there's no doubt that Rylan is Brady Strunk's favorite target, okay, when he's throwing the football. Now, as the game is going on, you guys both have your backs turned to the field. When the actual game is taking place, you're looking at the crowd most of the time. But I got to ask you, when Brady Strunk throws a football and he targets Hugo Henry or somebody besides number 9, do you get mad just a little bit? I appreciate your honesty. All right, let's look at this week's games, and we got a lot of them, and we're going to start off Wartburg and Sunbright. This is Wartburg, of course, is an Oneida opponent, and they're 2-6. They're going to play a 1-7 Sunbright team. So, Anna, I'm going to ask you to tell us who's going to win that game, Wartburg and Sunbright Friday night.
Wartburg.
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 Wartburg. Okay, I would agree. Wartburg. You guys, by the way, Tim and Rick, chime in on any of these games as well.
I'll tell you if Anna's wrong.
Okay, good deal. You do the same. You tell us if Braylon is wrong.
I'll try my best.
Okay.
That's the reason I got off the picking panel, because I couldn't do good at picking games.
We've got Rockwood, another Oneida opponent at 5-3. They're playing at McMinn Central. McMinn is also 5-3. There are a lot of good games this week, by the way, Tim. This is going to be one of them. Rockwood and McMinn Central, two really good football teams. Who's going to win that game?
Rockwood.
Rockwood?
The other McMinn.
To the other? Okay. So we got Rockwood and the other. Do you guys concur
Well,
with
you've
that?
got
One of them's
McMinn
not wrong.
Central and McMinn County, so you've got to say more than McMinn. It's McMinn Central.
True. All right. Monterey. This is the team obviously just defeated Oneida on Friday night. They're 6-2. They're taking on Bledsoe County. Bledsoe County is also a good team. They're 5-3. They're coming off a 52-7 win over Tellico Plains. So who do you like in that game, Monterey or Bledsoe County? Bledsoe County.
Monterey.
Monterey. Monterey's a good football team. I would agree with that pick.
Monterey.
Monterey. All right. So it's unanimous on Monterey. And to round out things in Oneida's region, we got York Institute. Oneida's also familiar with them. They're 5-3. They're going up against a team that Scott High is familiar with in Clay County. Clay County is 7-1. This is an intriguing matchup. Do you like York Institute or Clay County?
Clay County.
Clay County. All right.
York.
York. Is there some animosity there with Clay County just a little
Yeah.
bit? And maybe with York as well? So you guys don't you don't like Clay County, you don't like York. They beat the home teams. I'm with you on that. Good picks. All right, swinging it around to Scott High's district, Anderson County. They're 8-0. They've not really been seriously challenged in several weeks. Braylon, they're taking on Bearden this week. Bearden is a good team too, though. They're 6-2. Do you like Anderson County to stay undefeated, or can Bearden knock them off?
Bearden can knock them off.
All right. Oh, they're a big upset there.
Ooh.
Okay. What do you think?
Bearden.
Okay. Wow, it's unanimous, guys. You said you were going to pitch in if they were wrong. Okay.
Anderson
So
County.
it's going to be
They'll
Bearden.
I'm going to Anderson County.
Anderson County's going to use this as a get their attention game because it doesn't hurt. They'll go ahead and let Bearden have this one so that they can get their players.
They want all their players
That's right.
for the final
That's
regular season game. I know.
And we know that's how Tony Lambert and Davey Gillum work, right? I mean, they say, well, at the end of the regular season, we've got the number 1 seed wrapped up. Let's just throw
they're
this one away.
always thinking about what's ahead. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, Gibbs, 5-3. Scott High has seen them this year. They're playing at Clinton. Clinton is 4-4. Another really evenly matched game. Who do you like in that game?
Clinton.
Clinton, again.
See, she holds a grudge.
Absolutely. Clinton or Gibbs? You're going to take Clinton as well.
Yep.
Okay, so once again, it is unanimous. Do you get this? So you kind of you don't forgive and forget very easily. Does that come from your mom or your dad? I only ask that because I know they're both sitting here.
I don't know both.
Okay. All right. Fulton is 4-4. We just saw Fulton on Friday night. They're playing against a really good Farragut team, which is 6-2. Is it going to be Fulton or is it going to be Farragut?
Very good.
Farragut. Okay.
Very good.
Farragut. All right. Still unanimous.
Love it, Braylon. Love it.
Here we go. Carter, 4-4. We've seen Carter, but they're playing South Dole. We've seen South Dole too. So now you're on the spot. Carter or South Dole?
South Dole.
South Dole. Okay. South Dole. Are you just mimicking her answers? Is that how this
Maybe.
works? Okay, so it's unanimous again. So we've been unanimous on, I think, every single game so far. So South Dole is going to beat Carter.
No, they split. They split on a
split
couple
on
of games.
Yeah.
I have a short memory. Sorry, guys. All right, now we come down to the home teams. We'll start here. Oneida playing Sequoia. Oneida's 3-5, looking to get back on track, playing a Sequoia team that would love to get their first win of the season. We talked a lot about this game already tonight. I know you weren't sitting back there and listening. Tim broke down this game, though. See, Tim has already told us who's going to win. What do you think? It's going to be Oneida or Sequoia?
Oneida.
Absolutely.
Oneida.
Oneida. I was waiting to see if you were going to pick Sequoia on that. Okay. All right. And finally, Scott High. Now, the Highlanders are also 0-8 and would love to get their first one of the season, taking on a very good Gatlinburg team that's 7-1 and sitting second in their district. Rick has talked a lot about Scott High and Gatlinburg coming up this Friday night. Who are you going to take?
Can I pick? Well, no. Go ahead and pick.
Okay.
Then I'm going to pick that.
Oh, I can already see. Now let's drag this one out a little bit because I can see she's going to struggle with this answer. Scott High or Gatlinburg?
Gatlinburg.
Rick.
The Highlanders are going to win.
The Highlanders are going to win. There's no doubt about
Nailed
that.
it.
Okay.
I nailed that one, didn't I?
100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. There we go.
All right. Don't tell anybody.
And when he gives the score Friday night, that's what he's going to say. Highlanders 15, Highlanders 7.
That's right.
Don't tell anybody that I said this because I'm going to get in trouble, but I don't blame you for picking Gatlinburg. I mean, that's tough. Sorry, Braylon. That's a tough pick. All right. So, Braylon Byrd, Scott High, Anna Hamilton, Oneida, thank you guys for joining us. Good luck on Friday night.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we'll wrap things up with our legend of the game, Sparky Woods.